Hello guys, this is a calculus class, but we are gonna do review this time. And I'm making these videos because some of you asked me to do how to do it, okay? But before you do it, if in case you do not understand what I'm teaching, in the YouTube go to YouTube and you can Google it, simplifying radicals. If you search this one up in the YouTube, you will have many videos, especially like square root and cube root side, okay? So you can watch that one as well. So we did question number 2 and 3 in class, so that should be good to go. But I will go over question number 4 with you, okay? So let's do this one. So this one is a 3 times cube root of 108. Do you see we already have a 3 outside? So that's one thing that you have to notice. So let's break down 108. So 2 times 54 and 2 times 27. If you're asking me how I can do this so fast, well, mental math guys. 27 can be broken down into 3 and 9 into 3 and 3. So this one, if I break down, I already have a 3. So I'm going to write 3 times cube root of, I have two squares, and I have 3 3s. And remember guys, it's a cube root. If you want to take numbers out, you should have at least triples. And 2, I cannot take this one out because I only have 2 of 2s. 3, I can take out because I have 3s. How many 3s do I have? How many times can I take out? Only once, because I have exactly 3. So I will take this one out. So, which means I already have a 3 times. Since I take this one out, that's gonna be 3. And instead of cube root, I have 2 squared. So watch this. This 3 is this 3, by the way, okay? 3 times 3 is equal to 9. And cube root of 2 squared is 4. That's how you simplify. If you do not understand what I just did, make sure you replay the video, okay? So let's go to the next page. Let's do this one further. 3 cube root of negative 250. Unlike square root, cube root, you can have negative inside. And you know when you have a negative inside, first thing that I want you guys to do is just take negative out because that's not going to change anything. So let's break down 250. I can break this one down into the 25 and 10 because I don't want to divide by 2. That's a waste of time. 25, I can break down into the 5 and 5. 10 into the 5 and 2. So this one, if I simplify this, is negative cube root of, I have 1, 2, 3, 5 to the third power times 2. So let's look at this one. I can take out 5 only once because I have exactly 3. So it's going to be negative 5 times 2. I cannot take it out, so I will just write 2 inside. And there's nothing that I can simplify. So that's going to be the answer. Or you can write like that. It's up to you. Just I prefer to put dots like that because that's multiplication. All right, let's do question number 6. Do you see there's a negative inside? So I'm going to take it out. So it's going to be negative 6 times cube root of 2. And apparently I cannot simplify further. So that's it. It's very simple. All right. So we have some things like this with the exponent. So we can do this. This one, let's cross it out. So let's look at it. So before I take out x and y, let's simplify 32. So if I divide by 2, it's a 16 and 2. 16 is going to be 8 and 2. That's going to be what? 4 and 2. That's going to be 2 and 2. Whoa. So how many 2's do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So instead of square root, I have a 2 to the 5th power, x to the 4th power, y to the 9th power. And it's a square root, which means if you want to take this one out, you need a pair, which means you need multiples of 2. So, how many times can I take out 2? Twice, because 2 times 2 is 4. So I can take out this one twice. And if I take this one out twice, I will still have 1 left over. Because remember, 2 to the 5th power is 2 to the 4th power plus 1, right? Keep that in mind. Or if you don't understand what I'm saying, look at the pattern. How many times can I take out x to the 4th power? Twice. If I take this one out twice, all my x's will be gone because they will go to 0. How many times can I take out y? 4 times, because I have 4 pair of 2, right? And if I take it out 4 times, I will only have 1 left over. So instead of square root, I only have 2 to the 1 power, y to the 1 power left over. Let's simplify. 2 squared is 4, x squared, y to the 4th power, and I have 2y. Alright, again, if you do not understand what I'm saying, just look at this and find out the pattern, okay? I want you guys to do number 10 by yourself because that's gonna be a little bit long. Let me do this one. So 324. This one I wish I can use calculator. This one, if I divide by 2, that's gonna be 162. And if I divide by 2, 81 divided by 2. 81, that one is gonna be 9 times 9. Well, you can't simplify further where you can stop here, but I will go further for you. But I wouldn't if I do it by yourself because 9 and 9 is already a pair. So let's look at this. Instead of square root, I have 2 squared. And how many 3's do I have? 4. A to the 3rd power, b to the 7th power. Now, see if you can find a pattern. In order to get out of square root, you need pair. So I can take this one out once, and that will disappear because I will not have anything left over. 3, since I have 4 3's, I can take it out twice. And again, I'm not gonna have anything left over. What about A? Looks like I can take out only once because I can, but if I take out once, I will still have 1 left over. B, since I have 7 B's, I can take it out 3 times and I will still have 1 left over. So instead of square root, I have A times B. Alright, let's simplify it. 3 squared, that's equal to 9. So 2 times 9 is equal to 18. A, B to the 3rd power times AB. Or you can put times here if you want to, but whatever. Alright, let me go over, let me go over number 12. You can do 11 by yourself. I'll go over 12 and maybe 14 and that's it. Because you don't have to do 15 through 18. Next page, just don't do first 4. You're gonna do all this one, okay? So here, 56. It's a cube root, by the way. So it's gonna be, if I divide by 2, it's gonna be 28 divided by 2. 2 and 14, that's a 27. So instead of cube root, I have 1, 2, 3, 2 to the 3rd power times 7 times r to the 8th power times s to the 4th power. Now, since it is cube root, in order to take out, I need triple, and do you see I have 3 2's? So I can take this one out once and nothing will be left over. 7 I cannot take out because I have only 1. What about r? How many times can I take out? I can take this one out twice because 3 can go into 8 twice. And if I take it out twice, I will have 2 left over. What about s? I can take out once because 3 goes into 4 only once. And looks like I will have 1 left over. And inside the cube root, I will still have 7. I will still have 2 r's, r squared, and I will still have 1 s left over. And if I simplify this, it's going to be 2r squared s. I mean, it's going to be the same thing. Like, there's nothing. I hope you could find that pattern. Okay? Let's look at this. 81, negative. So negative will go outside no matter what. And 81, because you can take this one out. 81 is going to be what? 9 times 9. It's a 3, 3, 3, 3. Unlike square root, I have to break down 9. Otherwise, you cannot do anything. So I have 4 3's. So instead of cube root, it's going to be 3 to the 4th power. P squared q to the 12th power. 12 looks like something r, so I'm going to rewrite it. Here we go. So let's do it. Negative. How many times can I take out 3? Once. And I will still have 1 left over. P, I only have 2, so I cannot take this one out. Q, looks like I can take out 4 times. And I will not have any leftovers because 3 times 4 is 12. And now that's about it. So inside the cube root, I will still have 1 more 3 and p squared. And that's it. Like, I cannot really simplify further. Like, this square looks funny, so I'm going to put 2. Yep, I believe you guys can do rest of the questions by yourself. Yeah, just make sure when you... Oh, never mind, guys. You don't have to do 9 and 10. Yeah, you can do it if you want to, but remember, when you're doing this, when there's a number in front of that, make sure 4 is already taken out. You just bring this one down, okay? All right, that's about it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll go over this one with you, all right? See you guys. Love you. Bye.